Okay. Let's try that again. Ugh. What? I don't think so. Watch there have been like an update today or something. It's like, I know the stream wouldn't have tried to start if I was off network. Cool. Alright, better. And the contracts are... Oh, I should adjust that. Hang on. I called them contracts, but that's definitely wrong. Edit. Orders. Fine. Action? No. Hey, zombie, how's it going, my friend? Good, good. Just doing a little For Honor today. Not too much else going on. Depending on how I do today, I may decide to upload it, but we'll see. It depends on the streamer. Oh, shoot. Alright, we'll hold off on Adaptable. We get the storied ones first. Adaptable I can get wherever, because I have to do the Breach. No, it's not a new game. I've played this game before. I just don't usually play it on stream. And I'm just coming back to it because I felt like I needed something to stream today, and I didn't really have anything in mind, and I didn't feel like playing Bomberman. But, yeah, we're just going to do some Breach for a bit. Although, if you have a warrior you want me to play as, right now I don't have any stipulations, so I can be anybody. So if you want to pick somebody, go right ahead. Like, I've got the full roster. We'll take a look. It's a pretty good game. It wasn't initially, but it definitely is now. Oh my goodness, they're all Jormungandr. I'm thinking I should also be Jormungandr just to keep the train going. But, if you have a warrior want to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go with a theme. I'll give it like 20 seconds or so. I can do the guy I picked. Alright. Or are you talking about... Because Highlander was just there as a default. I'll go Jormungandr. It's fine. We can switch it up later. So, Jormungandr is a new fighter for For Honor. So, I think they're going to put out at least one more by the end of the year. Because so far, we've got 3 new warriors this year for the season. So, that's been good. I have noticed from time to time you've been on Dead by Daylight. Yep. And again, I get into the game, but I spend so much time on so many other games. It's like, when would I fit it in? Chapter 13. Makes sense. And we are attackers. Okay, cool. And they've already got 3. Oh my god. Alright. Got 2 revives needing to happen. Ah, you suck. Damn it. That was my mistake. I got greedy. I was trying to go for the revive. Didn't work out well. Sure, take it. And okay. I mean, I don't think there's ever really been a bad killer in the game.
Outer gate destroyed. Move to the inner gate.
There we go. I'll get my revives when we get to the end for sure. So one of my orders is to get 3 revives in Breach specifically, which I hate. Like, revive orders are the worst. But I also need to focus on points, and I am at 62 points, which is not good. Oh, you got a Switch, huh? I did buy a Switch, but I didn't buy it for me. I got it for Death the Kid, so... Unfortunately, I don't have one still, but I did get one, if that makes sense. Dang it. There we go. Right. I haven't gotten one for myself, but he really likes Super Mario Maker 2, and I'm like, you know what? It'd be a good gift when he goes back to his mom, so I'm like, alright. And I got him one, so... Hopefully he's having a good time with it. I haven't heard, but we'll find out eventually, I suppose. I'll hear a story. I mean, it's just being a parent. But I do appreciate the sentiment that you think it's a nice gesture. Not gonna knock the compliment that you gave. Also, another reason I'm streaming this game is it's actually really simple for me to, like, not pay attention to the game and still be good at it. That's fine. I'll take the die. I'll take the death there. They'll give him another. Yeah, he just got it. It was like a week ago. Okay, we got 5. Okay, I can go for 6 now. Again, not my best showing, but then again, I'm not trying to stay alive, so at the same time, it's like, I'm doing pretty good. I think we've got plenty of lives. And although Jormungandr is new, not exactly my best character. Yeah, 36. We got 36 revives. Oh, come on. Shit. You suck! Oh, I was about to say, why wasn't that execution going through? And it's like, no, the blue got past. That'll do it. Ow. I kind of want to pull this lever, but it won't let me. Ah, shoot. Yeah, go get him. Go, 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 go. I think my own ally there was hitting me. Oh, thank goodness. I got punched through now. So, if at any point anybody has any questions about how these abilities work or what's going on in the bottom bar there, I have active abilities and I have passive abilities that activate after a certain number of points. So the second one is infinite stamina. The first one is stamina recovery upgrade, which is good in case I, end up swinging too much. What the heck were you doing up there? Oh my goodness. Alright. You know what? Yep. Just let them all run. They're all on the map. I'm gonna revive this one. Good fight. I imagine. Burgers are good. And that should be all the revives. That should be all of them that I need. Goodbye, head. Boop. I guess somebody else was in the chat, because... What type of burgers? Oh, I'm straight up like bacon burger guy. Like ketchup, mustard, pickle on an Angus burger with bacon. Hopefully hickory smoked. That's good enough for me. Although I am a little curious because there are like different burger types, especially in like Japan, with like really expensive meat, like really expensive burgers. So I'd be like, if they could make one with that sort of setup, I'd be okay. Come on, 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 come on. Oh shoot, I got swung at. I mean, I get it. I mean, I think I've heard this story from you before where you don't like bacon, and that's fine. I get it. Like, I personally love bacon, but I understand not liking something or getting sick from something, so it's not like I'm gonna knock it. Like, there's a whole texture thing with me where there's literally foods I would probably love, like absolutely adore, but I just can't eat it. And a big example for that, yeah, Japan has some pricey burgers, but they've got good food. So Japan is definitely like high quality restaurant food. But I guess the prime example I could give of something that I probably would like but just can't eat, I cannot eat cereal. I can't eat any cereal. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can't get over. No, it's not an allergy thing. It is clearly, it is just a texture thing. Like,
Kill the commander.
having dry cereal in milk just does not appeal to me at all. Like, just the soggy nature of it, that whole like setup for it, just I can't. Well, yeah, it's the same thing. It's like putting bread in water. Like, there are people that literally cannot do it. Like, something as simple as dipping a piece of bread in egg will get some people. And again, I know it's sacrilegious. Like, everybody on the planet eats cereal, and I just cannot. I can't do it. So I have to make do with, you know, eggs, bacon, toast, biscuits. You know, not a lot of other options out there, but still. It's just one of those things where I can't do cold cereal. It drives me nuts. It drives me absolutely bonkers.
Soldiers, defend the flag. Bring the fight to them.
Oh no, yeah, there are definitely people who eat that plain too.
You are no challenge.
Ah! I got
Stand your ground.
triple teamed. And you're right, like, you could definitely eat it dry. Like, you can eat dry cereal. But they're just... oof. Like, I don't know, but maybe it's the cereal's, like, kind of eaten. Because I have tried dry cereal just to, like, have the sustenance, but I just... it's not fulfilling for me.
You think you can win?
And again, it's one of those things where maybe the EU doesn't really understand, but everything in this country is just covered in sugar. Like marshmallows and blah blah. It's just like, ugh. Ugh, please.
Soldiers, charge!
Now, the reason for my lack of liking like normal sugary anything is also due to a certain health condition that I have that I won't mention because it could be seen as an opportunity for some people to take advantage of that situation.
Soldiers,
But
drive them back.
I don't consume sugar like everybody else, like health-wise and everything else. We've got more than enough revives. This should be fine.
Soldiers.
Oh, the bomb and then the upper. Yeah. Is this one AFK? Oh, it's an AI. That actually explains a lot. Yeah, the AI is not moving. I'm going to say the correct answer to that question is yes, but I would not reiterate that to anybody else. Again, it's not something that needs to be public knowledge.
Stand your ground. You cannot best.
Got it. No, it's fine. Again, you didn't know, but your guess was head on. And again, it's not like there's too many people here to, you know, figure that one out. It's okay. No one's going to know besides you and me. Again, just keep it hush. Sure, we'll put on a pommel. That's just battle in general. So I think I got enough for Breach. Level 18, level 19 gets me my last. Passive automatically revive. Nah. Automatic revive is just worthless. Good man. Good man. Huh, interesting. I was curious as to how that would look on Discord, and it looks like it doesn't show anything. That's fine. No, that's perfect. Okay, so those three are done. So I got 600 renown score, 3 revives, clearly, because everybody was dying every 5 seconds. I don't plan on getting a stroke, but I should be fine. So 400, 600, that's easy enough in Breach. The 3 revives in Breach I got, so that covers that. So now I need to be a hybrid, dual matches, and 4 different heroes. So I can do that one. So not the most exciting gameplay here for duels, but that's fine. No, no more Jormungandr, thank you. Jormungandr. No. There's a hybrid. Just make sure it picks it. Perfect. I play a lot of shooters, but I don't think I play more shooters. I'd say I play a lot more JRPGs. Like, that's usually my main. Final Fantasy, the Valkyria Chronicles series, you know, those sorts of things.
Round one. Round one.
But that's just because I enjoy them. And one of my top games I would love to stream, but I need a capture card for it at least. Actually, this is a bad matchup for Raider. Gears of War? I don't think that's right. Gears I haven't played in a couple years. I played Gears 4 at the time. It may have been Call of Duty. Again, I didn't really get into Black Ops 4. I didn't spend any money on it, but I got it as a gift. So I'm like, alright, I might as well put a little bit of effort into this. And I still have a couple of games in the bank that...
Victory!
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, you're not buying Modern Warfare, but I might buy Modern Warfare, but it depends. It really does depend. Oh, no zombies? Yeah, that's true. But it depends, because I'm really curious as to what that is, because they did remaster the original Modern Warfare. They did sell that.
Victory!
Did I not have one on X-Hold? I guess not. But, so they did do the original Modern Warfare. They remastered it, they re-released it, and they sold it for like $40 or in a bundle with the previous title. So, if they're remaking it again, but just updating the story and everything, I'm a little curious as to how that is, because it's got the same title and everything else, so I'm really curious. That's a hybrid, I'll take it. So, the answer is yes. I like more realistic shooter types. So, again, like, my favorite Call of Duty game, among all the Call of Duty games, is World at War. World at War was my game. Like, that was the game to play.
Round one.
I love the rifles, I love the double-barreled shotgun, I love all that stuff. And I love the bouncing Bettys. I think that had the bouncing Bettys, if I'm not mistaken.
Victory!
But no, that's my favorite game. Like, I love the maps, I love the gameplay. And back then, this was when GameStop wasn't as bad as it is now. I can pause here because it's a duel. But, oh yeah, it was the first Zombies game, for sure. Because what happened is World at War then became Black Ops. And Black Ops, the original Black Ops 1, that was really good. Black Ops 2, also pretty damn good. Then Black Ops 3 happened, and I'm like, what is this? Black Ops 4 happened, and I'm like, what is this? You know, it's just like, ugh. So they had the right idea. They were going in the right direction. And then they just took it too far, because every other release was then Space Marines, and I'm just like, I've already got Space Marines, I've got Halo, and Halo does that better.
Victory!
don't really like that I'm fighting Nobushi. Nobushi's my bae.
Round.
Yeah, and the original World at War, zombies was... So zombies as a concept really took off when World at War released. It really took off. That was the launching point. Now, there were other games that were already doing it. There were zombie games and the whole 9 yards, like Resident Evil, which, of course, I played. But as a concept and as putting that as a feature in your game, World at War is the one that launched it. Like, that was the one that made it take off as a concept because it went out to so many people. Like, there were so many people buying it, and they're like, hey, this is actually pretty damn fun. Now,
Victory.
I know. So that was the thing. That was the thing that pissed me off about Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, everything else. So, if I remember correctly, and I think it was Black Ops 3. So every single game had a season pass for something, right? It was either new maps, new zombie maps, whatever it was. And I would buy anytime I was getting anytime I was getting a Call of Duty game, I would go ahead and buy the season pass. I'd just get it because it was cheaper than doing it as individual purchases later, and I knew I was going to play with them. But then they did something really fucking stupid where they made like a second season because there was a new game that was already released in the next year, but it didn't sell well, so they made a second season. But people that bought the original season pass did not get that benefit for buying the original season pass and get those objects. You had to pay more money. And again, I get it. It's a cash grab. You know, they wanted to make more money. But to be honest, it wasn't very obvious going in. I was like, oh man, I'm going to get some more maps. That'd be really cool. I'll invest more in this game. And then I'm like, wait, you're charging me another $40 for this? I'm like, I'm not doing that. What's the first zombies in World at War? The first zombies? So I've already done... Okay, there's a hybrid Shaolin. The first one, I think it was... Oh, man. What was it called? I know the map. I just can't remember the name. Zombies. I think it may have just been called Zombies map. So, Der Rise, Exit Theater Mode, Origins, Nach der Untoten, Kinder der Toten, yeah. Ascension, Mob of the Five, yep.
Round one.
And again, I'm... And again, like, Call of Duty at this point has my gamer tag on record. Like, I like this execution. This is a good execution.
Victory.
There we go. But yeah, so Call of Duty has my gamer tag on file. Like, I registered with the site and everything. And from time to time, they'll send out these surveys. And again, they haven't done it in a while, which says something. Probably because I haven't bought the last 3 games that they've put out. But back then, they were like taking user feedback. And unfortunately, most of the fan base is too oblivious to understand what they actually want, which I think is what resulted in like Black Ops 4. Because Black Ops 4 started off as fun and then it just became like bland after a while because, well, basically it was just Fortnite 2. Without the building, obviously. But and of course, when they did that survey, of course, at the time, Fortnite was huge, and they were like, oh yeah, and all the kids were like, yeah, make a Fortnite mode, and it's just like, idiots don't know what you're asking for. Give me a Battle Royale mode, that'll be fun. No.
Victory!
Well, that's where it took off, for sure.
Round 3.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of giving up. And I think Activision at some point is also going to have to give up because wonder if I can push him over the fence.
Victory!
Dang, I tried. Again, they still get sales numbers, and let's be honest, they're fudging the numbers almost every time. They're like, oh, the biggest sales record for blah-de-blah game, and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, not really. Like, you're losing your fan base. You're losing anybody that cares, and you're losing retention time. What do I think about the people there? What do you mean in Dead by Daylight? Which people? The players or... Level 7, Nabushi's level 10. You know what? We'll just do Nabushi. It's fine. I love my Nabushi. Nabushi is bae. See, that's the thing. So, Dead by Daylight is definitely listening to the fan base, and they see the bugs in their game, and they're actively, like, changing it and updating and giving it new flavor. And you'll see that Dead by Daylight, from its start to now, hasn't really lost any of its drive or its calling. Like, they're still excited to put out more content. They're still excited to put out new abilities. They're still excited to revamp all of their, their killers. And even though they have to, change names here and there because, you've got Scream and everything else, and Freddy. It's also Michael Myers, yes. Freddy and Michael Myers, all that sort of stuff. Like, they're just going places with it. And again, it's something that... Oh, I don't really have a favorite survivor. Like, anytime I'm watching Dead by Daylight, the only thing I really care about is who's playing as what at the time. Like, not necessarily the survivors in general. The killers are usually my focus, only because it's more interesting to watch a pursuit than to be pursued. I think they're decent game makers. I think they are paying attention to their community. I think they're doing a lot of good things. And positive thing. I think that's great because, again, there's a lot of love for that game and it hasn't lost its edge over time. Like, there are people now still playing Dead by Daylight. You can't say that about too many other games after however many years. I missed that? Alright. Oh, I tried. There we go.
Victory!
Oh! Alright, you got me.
Round 2.
But that's what I mean. Like, there are people who still love the game. Even after all this time.
Victory! Round 3.
So that's just a gameplay mechanic. So I understand why the wipe the blood off thing is a thing. It's because it wants to give the victims, obviously, a little bit of an advantage. Like, you caught them once. If you catch them twice, they're down. And obviously there are exceptions to that rule, like stalking and the whole 9 yards, where it's a one-shot. If you've done it properly, like you've been following them around and then building up your meter. So I get that. It's just a gameplay thing. Like, there are some suspension of disbelief items you have to take into consideration. Because otherwise it's not fun gameplay and the killers would be way, way, way overpowered. Which wouldn't be fun for a survivor. No one would want to be a survivor. Thank you, Nobushi.
Victory!
Well, yeah, because Ash is going... Yeah, go ahead and eat. But Ash is going to be loud because that's part of his character. Like any of the films, if he's not screaming, it's not a film that is Ash. Ooh. That is a nice looking blade. Let's see what it gives me. Oof. I want it, but it's not good enough. Shit, though. Maybe I'll just change the look. I don't know how much that'll cost, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, so we still need versatile and dueling. Blah. Also, I should be attacking there. I don't know what I was focused on there. No, I was right. Hybrid and duel. So I may get a regular match in for Dominion. Which is normally what I would play by default, but it's fine. Oop. So if you're wondering what's happening, I'm choosing randomly because I don't really care which one I get. If there was somebody I was working on specifically, I might. But since it has to be a hybrid right now, I don't really care. I just need a hybrid. Heavy. Heavy. Vanguard. There we go, Lawbringer, why not? I like Lawbringer, I just haven't bought any executions or anything fancy for him. I'd probably use him way more if I got something. I'll have to think about it. Because now might be the time. Because again, it's just the beginning of the new season with Jormungandr, and I know I'm going to get like that steel back.
Round
so.
1.
I think of that. And again, you may... I'm not playing as competitive play, otherwise I would be more defensive. Right now I'm just trying to get the orders done, and I know effective ways to do that with the AI. Also, I don't do a lot of PvP in this game. I can, but getting the orders gets more complicated with more variables going on, and I just don't want to do it that way. I'll do some PvP at some point, but just not usually while I'm doing contracts or orders. Oh, now you dodge. Oh, you are trying. You're lucky those were lights. Damn. Alright. Get out of here.
Victory! Round 3.
And again, if this were PvP, I definitely wouldn't be stamina out for any goddamn reason, because that's just asking to die. Did you really? Alright, I missed the parry. Because, you know. I wish I wasn't stamina out right there. You know what?
Victory!
Take a swim. There we go. It's not like I have any better executions right now anyway. Oh, I know what the other execution I had for... I had to remember. It's like, I've got so many executions on different characters. Just not certain ones. Alright. Couple more. And we can do a Dominion match. Actually, you know what? Let's quit for right now. I've got... How much steel? 8,000. Perfect. Lawbringer, let's get you... Well, alright, let's take a look at the Lawbringer executions. If there's nothing I really care about, then we'll ignore it for now. But this is the new one. Versus last season. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. I need another explosive one. Why not? And we're going to make that the new Y. There we go. Effects. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep that one. I thought I wanted that one, but nah. Yep, that's fine. Colors. Got three new ones. All right. And then, of course, that last feat auto revive, which is garbage. Why is Righteous Deflection the last one? I don't get it. You know what? Hamar's favor. Why not? Not that we're focusing on that right now, but still. Alright. So let's test out that new execution. Why don't we? And if it's a straight knockback, which would be amazing, all the better. So you've already seen one of the new season executions with my Shaolin, which is basically that shadow kick from everywhere that he did. I love that thing. It's great. It takes forever though, and you can get knocked out of it, which is why I don't use it often, but it does exist. Can't block from the side, and I know you like to side dodge. Yep, there it is.
Victory!
So up the staircase doesn't look great. That's fine. We can fix this. Flat surface?
Round 2.
There we go. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't side dodge there. How about down the staircase? Does that look better?
Victory!
That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I like it. It's goofy. It doesn't make any sense. Like, the bomb that big from a hole that small is hilarious to me. And then the idea that not only did the stab wound go into the person, or at least the armor, if nothing else, but that their first instinct was to be like, what? Just design stuff.
Victory!
I like it. So now I'll use, again, this is one of those things where once I unlock something new, I'll start using that character more often. And not that I haven't been using Lawbringer enough, but I haven't gotten Lawbringer, like, anything, really. Like, this is my first thing I've actually gotten with the steel. Where there are other characters where I've gotten a number of things. Most of the samurai have an execution or something different. The only exception is our big boy, Shigoki. And I love Shigoki. Don't get me wrong. I really adore Shigoki. But I just haven't bought him new executions, and I probably should. Why are you showing me... Yeah, I was about to say, Shaman was not what I picked. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the Call of Duty conversation just for a moment. But yeah, the thing is, Call of Duty started listening to the wrong fan group. And I think it's because their staff also changed and evolved over time, because
Victory!
Again, when you're getting millions and millions and millions of dollars of sales, every time a new Call of Duty comes out, you're like, oh yeah, we're going to definitely try to appeal to the kids more, and at the same time, you just lose out on so many return sales. It's like, if you're going to be a gimmick, then fine, you can be a gimmick, but I'm not going to be a part of it.
Victory!
Now, granted,
Round 3.
for the most part, at least they're not EA. And again, people argue for EA all the time, like, no, they're not that bad. And then every goddamn time they release something, with the only exception being like Apex Legends and that sort of thing, which even then, like, they're trying to fuck over people. It's just a cash grab.
Victory!
It's just a fucking cash grab. And I feel bad, because EA, again, they usually get, like, studio licenses and that sort of thing, like the Harry Potter games, which were, again, not great, but they were good. They were good enough to get the sales out at the time. Way back when, in the early aughts. Because I remember playing those games on the PC, and yeah, I had a good time. But now, Fuck it. Alright, let's get some Dominion battles in. Why not? I only need a few more hybrid kills. Harsh Judgment's fine. Yeah, that's okay. What is that from? Don't mind me, I'm just looking at things on Discord. While I wait. That GIF is so long. It's like a whole video in a GIF. There we go. Alright. That was me running into a wall. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. I completely forgot about that grab mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've had this game forever and I still forget about that grab mechanic. Oof. Oof. This is the part where I wonder why I didn't get body count, which would have been amazing for that specific reason. What the hell happened to you? What is going on? How do they keep dying? Here's some help. Like, you are a heavy... Oh, I guess the assassin kind of makes sense, but the heavy? How do you lose a 2v1? You were literally designed for 2v1s. Like, your whole character hits your teammates and everything else in front of you. So that's the reason you kind of want short and long executions. Longer executions get you more armor back, which is that white bar. Once your armor drops, obviously you're dead, quote unquote. But the shorter ones give you less downtime as far as being hit. Like, you can put your guard back up pretty quickly. Perfect. So it took longer, but I got more armor for it.
Enemy team is breaking.
That assassin is going to die. Ow, and then my teammate hit me, and then he hit me again. That's what I mean. Like, he's designed for 2v1s. Unfortunately, I'm not the 2 of the 2v1s. He killed his teammate.
Victory.
Well, you're a greedy, greedy, greedy person. I'm trying to revive our guy so he can get a kill, and you're just like, nah, I'll take them all. And start swinging at us, his teammates. Just like, come on. You know better. You know better. So we've completed all our daily, or well, sub-daily orders, and then our daily orders as well. So these are bi-daily, I guess you could call it, 2-day orders, and the other ones are daily orders, which you can do once a day. So tomorrow I'll only have daily orders, which is fine. And then the next day, it'll reset the bi-daily orders, the 2-day orders. Also, I wish, because she does have a hammer throw. She/he, because you can switch gender for a couple of characters. I just wish it did more damage. Because the one she does is just like, nah, it doesn't really do a lot. Back from the burgers. All right. So Ash's character is known for yelling, known for being insane and yelling in the films. Just like that's his character. He's crazy, he's loud, he fights the undead. That's Ash. Yes. And it's basically horror comedy. It's like every time he's yelling, something else is yelling, he's scaring them off, all that sort of shit. Which is why Ash, when he gets attacked, because Ash lost his arm at one point and it became a chainsaw arm, which is also another hilarious thing. It's just one of those things where it's like, ah, I'm gonna get you, you know? Just really stupid stuff. But it's funny. Oh my god. Like, there's been TV shows, movies, the whole 9 yards. I don't know, man. There's so many. No, you don't. You're still trying to be greedy. You are still trying to be greedy. There are 3 other enemies on the field, and you're like, nope, I'm going to go for the one that my non-computer ally is going for. I know, it does sound wrong, but that's just because that's how Ash is compared to the other survivors. Come back here.
You captured Zone A.
There we go. I wish that counted as an extra execution, though. Oh, in the films, it's mostly Ash.
You lost Zone A.
Like, it's just mostly Ash. Because Ash is the headliner. Like, there are other people in it, and there are ghosts and things that he fights, and, you know, specters and demons. But it's mostly Ash. Oh, you mean as far as the survivors? I don't know.
You lost Zone A.
I mean, alright.
You captured Zone A.
He's trying to steal kills again. Yeah, Bill's pretty good. Dead by Daylight's cool. Left 4 Dead is also cool. Yeah, I don't need to do anything special with you.
You lost Zone A.
So, in Left 4 Dead, specifically, or more specifically, Left 4 Dead 2-ish,
You captured Zone A.
it is canonically believed that he died sacrificing himself to save the others.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A.
But yeah, everybody loves playing the tank. I don't think anybody hates playing the tank.
You captured Zone A. You lost Zone C.
Are they making a Left 4 Dead 3, or are they just saying they're making a Left 4 Dead 3? Because, again, I know Gabe.
You lost Zone A. You captured Zone C. You captured Zone A. Enemy team is breaking. rallied.
Bill so far... Well, Coach... I don't know how old Coach is, but Coach is also old. Oh, wait. Is Bill part of that team somehow?
Enemy team
Or is that
breaking.
just like a skin?
The enemy rallied.
You think so? That'd be interesting. Like, I guess there's going to be a story reason why Bill didn't quote-unquote die. Like, they genetically
Enemy team is breaking.
recreated him or something.
You captured Zone A. Over.
Yeah, I'm going to miss that jump.
Victory.
Left 4 Dead 2. Coach. Everybody loves Coach. Who hates Coach? I guess I was wrong. Ellis. Ellis. What a boy. You know what? I want to play some Peacekeeper for a minute.
Stand fast. Hold the line. No surrender.
So why did they make Left 4 Dead on PS4? So... Shit, I wish I could pause. Left 4 Dead was a part of... I think it was the Orange Box. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was too late. But the Orange Box was an Xbox slash Steam slash, you know, ow.
You captured Zone C.
So it was an exclusivity thing back then. As for why they don't do it now, I don't know. And again, exclusives in this day and age is just a stupid concept. And I think Nintendo and Xbox figured that out finally, which is why you're seeing a crossover where you can play Nintendo exclusive games on Xbox and vice versa. For example, Ace Attorney. Like, if I wanted to play Ace Attorney on Xbox, I could buy Ace Attorney right now and play it. PlayStation, on the other hand, they're just like, no, we're special.
You lost Zone
All of
C.
our stuff is going to be all exclusive.
You lost
Like,
Zone
alright,
A.
cool. Fine. And again, It's fine. I don't really care. The ultimate rule for that is going to be
You captured Zone
I
A.
have a PS3 and a PS2. I didn't buy a PS4 because I couldn't think of a game on the PS4 that I was like, yeah, I definitely need to get a PS4.
You captured Zone C.
Like, even with their exclusives, quote unquote. And again, there are some great games on the PS4, and they're really artistic and beautiful and blah 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 blah. But just it never synced with me. Charger and tank, yeah, charger and tank are good. Yeah.
You
So I
lost
also
Zone
love
A.
Left 4 Dead with mods, and I did record videos for my channel where I did have like some mods on. That was a couple years back. I haven't done it since.
You
But I
lost
could always go
Zone
back
C.
to Left 4 Dead. So that's not the worst thing.
You captured Zone A.
What sounds like a dog? Oh, you mean the charger, yeah. Again, as an assassin, I really shouldn't be fighting the mobs. But I am anyway. Just because I want that defense buff, which I'm probably not going to get before the end of the game. Oh, there you are. Come over here. Oh, that swing was a lot faster
You
than I
lost
thought.
Zone A. You captured Zone C.
I should have done a light. That's fine. Huge Left 4 Dead fan? Yeah, me too. I like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead's a good game. Now, what I don't like is how Gabe Newell approaches creating his games. He's just like, oh, nope, I'm not gonna push out the new game. Every time anybody asks about it, I'm gonna push it back even further. Ha 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 ha. And at this point, I don't think Gabe has it in him to create anything on his own of quality. Like, I'm just going to call him out on it. I don't think Gabe on his own could do what he used to do. Because the systems have changed.
You captured Zone A. Zone A.
That was me showboating. I almost died there.
You captured Zone C. You lost
But I have the
Zone
same
A.
problem with a lot of creators lately. And I think I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it now again. People like George R.R., you know, or George Martin, all that sort of stuff. What is his name? George... This just shows how much of a Game of Thrones fan I am. I'm not. No, it is George R.R. Martin.
You lost Zone C.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, so people like George R.R. Martin, the creators of Berserk, the creators of, you know, certain series.
You captured Zone C.
They've been less than adequate with their output. And it's always been for, like, stupid reasons. So, gotcha games, all that sort of stuff. And that's fine. Like, you can have a hobby. I get that. Like, I have hobbies myself. Like, I'm a streamer, but I also work full-time.
Enemy team is breaking.
And again, don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't understand the frustrations of writing and having writer's block. But when your writer's block lasts for, like, I don't know, almost 10 years, maybe there's something wrong and it isn't just writer's block. Maybe it's a problem with them.
Enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking.
Thank you, revenge mode. Damn it, and then you're too far away. He fucking knew. This guy, this gladiator right here, he fucking knew. Damn it.
Victory!
I don't know. How many times did I die? No, they were all AI. Oh, shit. I died once. Okay. I should not have been the point leader. Assassins should never at any point be the point leader in any match. Like, they're there to be a nuisance and they're there to cause problems, but point leader is not one of those things that happens for an assassin class. So any warriors I haven't picked so far that have caught your eye just by chance? Zombie, since you've been here for a while? Got Warden. I haven't been Black Prior yet. Haven't been Gladiator myself. Conqueror. Warlord. Valkyrie. Shaman. Highlander. Berserker. Raider. Kensei. Orochi. Shinobi. Hitakiri. Shigoki. Tiandi. Nuxia. Or Jiangjun. Anything catch your eye? There's a countdown timer. We're running out of time. Oh, no, you're fine. You know what? I'll do Shinobi. Let's Naruto run like we've never Naruto run before in our lives. Pick any. And again, at this point, my orders are already done. It's a practice thing. Like, different killers have different dynamics, and some are harder than others. I get it. You got some people down? Well, that was not what I wanted, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm literally following the player character, which is fine.
You captured Zone C.
Here, have some bleed. Damn, I did not get the third strike. What in the hell? Ow, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna let you have it. Why do I care? Like, he kept fucking swinging. Just, alright, stop swinging so I can get the attack through.
You captured Zone A.
I'm just gonna let him die down there. I know he's going to, because he's done it before. Damn it.
You lost Zone A.
Oh, come on. Come on. No! Damn it! Fuck. If I just grabbed him at the tail end there. Stop healing. That was not the one I wanted, but hey, I'll take it.
You captured Zone A.
She doesn't put her head down. Damn. I basically have to rely on the grab for this shield guy. Will you fucking stop?
You lost Zone C.
Get out of the way! Teammates, I swear, they're not teammates. They're just enemies who can't hurt me as badly. No, go the fuck away. I see you there. Go away.
You captured Zone
Go
C.
away! Motherfucker, trying to steal it. Not your kill. Stop trying to fucking steal. You're not even good at it. That's the other news. It's still my kill.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone C.
Oh no, yeah, he's an asshole. Like, grr. Yeah, he's an asshole.
You lost Zone A.
Damn.
You lost Zone C. You captured Zone A.
Will you stop trying to fucking steal it? Alright, it's not that one, it's the other one. Still. He did try to swing.
You captured Zone C. You lost Zone A.
Ow. Really, really got to stop using that attack. I know the exact attack you're using.
You
You need to
Zone
stop.
A. You lost Zone C.
Really?
You lost Zone A.
Again, he has no skill of his
You
own.
captured
He just
Zone C.
fucking scavenges. Here he comes again. He's coming up the ladder. You know what? You fight him. You fucking fight him this time. You know what? You go get him. You get him, buddy.
Enemy team
Yeah.
is breaking.
Looking at me,
captured
so he
Zone
just
A.
fucking gets him in the back. Real good. Real fucking good. Real fucking hero.
Victory.
I'll do this again. This motherfucker picks that same hero. I have a counter. I will steal every single one of his goddamn kills. Oh yeah, you would leave. Get the fuck out of here. Absolutely ridiculous. Don't pick Aramusha. Don't do it. Now if you're going to be that type of player. You're going to be that type of player, I'm going to wreck your day. I can't do a lot about it while I'm in that round, but the next one, if you stay, I will wreck your shit. I will make it so I have twice your score. I'm going to wait. Okay, Zhang Jun, that's fine. Good one-on-one heavy. Gur. You're waiting on me, aren't you? So this is not the pick I would use, but I think it's going to be fine. We're all heavies. That's fine. Of course, that one Aramusha. Of course. He literally got called out in the quick chat like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then just decided to scum it up the rest of the game. Again, as a shinobi, it's not easy to get a kill. It's not easy to like hit anybody, let alone get a kill. Because there's no unblockable for a shinobi other than the kick, and the kick doesn't do anything. It's the same with Nobushi. Like Nobushi I love. I adore Nobushi because you can combo into just about anything and cancel into a bleed move, which gives her a lot of mix-up potential, but the unblockable is the kick. And there are some characters where you don't get an unblockable at all. Or at least not if you get a counter, which I hate counters. It's basically if you dash into a move, which is not intuitive. It's not intuitive unless you are specifically playing assassin characters.
You captured Zone C.
What the hell was that? You know what? Fuck it.
You captured Zone A.
What a fucking waste.
You lost Zone C.
So, again, the dodge mechanic in this game is a little fucking borked. Ow.
You captured Zone C.
And that was the bot. The bot I get. The bot was just going for an easy kill. Bots you can't do anything about. Early deaths bug the shit out of me. Early deaths bug the fucking shit out of me.
You captured Zone C.
Okay, you've really got to stop using that move. Every goddamn time. Every time you hit me with it. Holy shit. So for those of you who don't really understand why I'm a little upset every time that guy decides to step up into a fight, no matter what happens, he does the same goddamn move. And unfortunately, that move is good for a lot of zoning. It's really good for zoning. But when you've got allies nearby, it's a terrible fucking move because you will hit everybody. And then if your ally is going for an execution kill, aka me, guess what happens? You get knocked out of it. Now he's lucky because I have fucking shield invulnerability for that because of this character.
Enemy team is breaking.
Come on.
The enemy rally.
Now wait, he's gonna shield charge. Nope. No shield charge. Interesting. There we are.
Is breaking.
Bucky Dodgers. What a name. Yeah, that was the last one. This game tricky?
Victory.
I imagine. Or are you talking about my game? Because they're both tricky. But it also takes a little bit of, like, thinking about it. It's like, if you see an ally, don't swing your sword at them. Complicated, I know. It's a complicated concept. It's very, very strict. Like, I can't even imagine somebody understanding that on their first try. But it kind of helps if you aren't swinging at their ass. Now, if they're being like, again, you can tell. You can really tell. If they're being a douchebag, you're allowed to be a douchebag back. You're allowed. If you have the ability to do it, you can be a douchebag. I don't really want to do another heavy. Gladiator, no. Shaman, no. We'll do Highlander for a minute. At who? You mean as far as like the people I'm playing with? Right now they're fine. So you see the one player with the giant shield? They keep doing the same move. And again, normally that move in like duels or in group situations where they're surrounded, it's a great move because it gets you out and it does damage. And you'll know because it'll be a full, like, horizontal slice about 180 degrees. The problem is, if you try to engage an enemy that is already engaged with an ally, you are almost guaranteed to hit your ally. Because your ally cannot guard against your attack. And the move is holding back on the right stick and pressing RT. Like, that's it. Like, that's really it. Lock on, back on the stick, RT. Now, the good news is, with this character, I have some hyper armor as long as I'm not in destruct mode. Ow. Alright, bot.
You lost Zone C.
There we go.
You captured Zone A. You captured Zone C.
So, yeah, I literally got the Nuxia that somehow comboed the other one to death. See, there he is. That blue swing. That's the swing I'm talking about. Now he's lucky because I was on the other side of the enemy, so I couldn't get hit by that, which was about the only appropriate time for that move, but any other time would have nailed me. Nuxia moved here. You are not equipped for this fight. Go away. There we go.
Captured Zone C. You lost Zone A. You captured Zone A.
And again, it's a bot, so the Nuxia doesn't know any better, so I can let that slide a little bit. But at the same time, there have been some AI that really just fuck you over. I've never been happy about it. Yeah, they've already got it dead. I would have taken that kill, but They're not letting Ibushi out of the under. Damn. Ow, 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 ow.
You lost Zone A.
Is she gonna go for the revive? Probably.
You captured Zone A.
See? That fight I knew was ending, so I didn't engage. That fight I knew he was going for the kill, so I didn't engage. Which is a lot better of a situation than I've been getting from most of my teammates. It was like, here, I'll help you. Swing. No.
You lost Zone A.
Ow. No, please go away. Motherfucker.
Captured Zone
Why
C.
did I let you? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Enemy team is breaking.
I'll take it. Okay, hyper armor kick in anytime. Thanks.
Victory.
Is that a new one? It seems like a new finishing stance. Also, if you'll notice on the board, the whole point of that game is to get to 1,000 points, which means getting the objectives. So, you can already tell based on the team dynamic, whether they were late joins or not. I basically gave them the victory there. That may have been a bad move, but I'm going to do it. You know what? Fuck it. We're not pussyfooting around anymore. We're going to go with Warden. So Warden, in my tier list of characters, I am very good with Warden. And I don't think there's anybody out there that's necessarily bad with Warden, but I'm better than most. And the only reason I say that is because almost every time I exclusively play Warden, I end up at the top of the list for one reason or another. Whether that's points, whether that's kills, whether that's objectives, doesn't really matter. Like, it's an all-rounder character. It has an unblockable, a lot of unblockables. It has a shove. And, like, just combo attacks and the whole 9 yards. And it works. And again, that's after a lot of reworks. Like another one I'm pretty decent at, but I don't really like playing is... Not Warden. Raider. Raider I'm really good at. Although I don't like doing it. Just because slow, but at the same time, even as slow, I know how to get around it. Which shouldn't be the gimmick I should be proud of, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of enemies to say hello. Okay, so our two bots are the assassins. So I can engage any of their targets without repercussions. This is not the time to be lazy. I'm being lazy. Got it. Oh, I didn't get it. I need to back away. I need to back away now.
You captured Zone C.
I screwed up way too many times fighting the Orochi. Coming up the ladder, aren't you? Okay, you know what? That's fine. You take that one. I swear to God, if you come over here... No. Don't you good fight me, don't anything. Don't you do a goddamn thing. One inkling of that will beat the shit out of you. There's no more bots. Ow. Oh. I should have gotten that kill. It connected with the neck. Ow. Wow, who needed stamina, right?
I'm okay.
Interesting. Ow. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna back up over here. Yeah, you go back over there. And there's the evil twin.
The enemy rally. Enemy rally. Enemy team is breaking.
No. And again, any professional For Honor players, they know exactly what I'm doing. And there are ways to counter that pretty easily. But the AI is not smart enough to figure that out. But let's check that scoreboard, shall we? I pretty much doubled everybody else's score, just like I said. Almost every time. I got 600 points. Or almost 600 points. Just like, alright. So, anyway. I didn't go through everybody in the list, but then again, it's going to be rather difficult to go through everybody on the list. Especially in a single playthrough. Like, it's not too hard. I could definitely just swap, do some quick matches, swap. But I don't want to do that. That would just be silly. So I've just got to figure out who I want to open these scavenger boxes I got from the season end. Again, the scavenger items box is not anything too particularly grand. It just exists. And it's like, oh yeah, you'll get 2 higher guaranteed ranking items, but that only matters if you care about higher ranking items. And me, I don't really care about higher ranking items. I just care about higher ranking stats. Which I generally don't get because the stats are randomized for different perks, and I'll show those off. So different perks, like right now I've got Bastion as Hitakiri's main perk because you have to have 600 points in a perk for it to proc. Once you're at the highest level, you can have up to 3 activated. Like I could have Bastion, Fresh Focus, and Aegis or something, right? So all shields received are increased by 20%. When in a zone or carrying banner offering, gain 10% damage resistance. You know, all that sort of stuff. So you get those buffs depending on the situation and how you build your character. And which ones you want. So that's what your equipment does. And again, it didn't used to be that way. It used to be like stamina regeneration and damage and all that sort of stuff. And damage on block, which I kind of miss, but it made like certain units way overpowered, so I get it. So who do I want to focus on? Lawbringer, why not? Scavenge that gear. Maybe I'll get something decent. I did not. That can go in the trash. I'll put it on. That one's just bad all around. It's all negative stats. Negative stats. Alright, let's hope the next premium pack is worth it. Last one. Okay. I got a couple of buffs there. That'll work. That helmet is not good, though. Not good. They're just bad. They're just bad perks. Feline agility is like meh. I have it on my Nobushi, but only because Nobushi could actually benefit from being faster. Lawbringer does not. And of course, I can buy more with the steel, and I can guarantee like certain things. It's like 1 level higher guaranteed, and they're all weapons or armor, and it's all 1 level higher, blah, 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 blah. But it's fine. Let's take a look. I don't think... Yeah, it's just like 1 point of difference. That's Spike's just better. Anyway. So, I haven't even gotten into, like, emotes or anything else like that, but I love emotes. They don't do anything. They aren't beneficial for battle. Executions do cost steel, and you could just purchase them outright, and they do have some benefit by depending on how quick they are, or slow, or powerful, or whatever. But other than that, signatures, effects, anything else doesn't really matter. Anyway. So, I think I'm going to call that an evening. I did do a stream today. Was not what I wanted to stream today. I do want to get back into Bomberman, but I think since I got the orders done today, I can go ahead and do that. I need a few days to decompress about the first Bomberman just because my impatience was killing me more than anything. Trying to get back where I was. So, it's okay. We'll do that another time, and then I guess if we have to use continues, I guess I don't really care. Because I get coins, but I don't really use the coins for anything, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Reaper102388, and if there's certain heroes you want me to see, you want me to come back to For Honor another day, I can. I play it every day anyway. So I have no problems doing that. And then, yeah, we'll do that. And I'll try to keep you posted on any changes that may be major later on. Alright, see y'all later. Bye.